Hello guys, this is leathertoolz. Today I'm going to introduce you my travel leathercraft on the go kit version 2. So if you haven't watched a previous video before, I will put it here and also the end of the video so that you can click on. I made a wooden box for leathercraft toolkit on the way, so when I'm traveling I could work on. The problem was there was a cutting board issue in that video, and a lot of people made a suggestion that you should put here, you should put there. And also I tried to come up with an idea, to really integrate the cutting board in the box. So this time I thought I think I really came up with a solution and also a lot of things in one compact form. So the downside was that number one, the wooden box was very neatly presented box. It's very organized and all look good. But then the thing is, it's just it took too much of space. In order to really travel with that kind of big wooden box, uh, it takes really another really. I need to lose a lot of things in order to carry that. I had to pack it separately. Maybe I have to come up with a way to how to carry this and carry that. It was quite heavy also. So a lot of downsides, and if it rained, the wood will absorb the water, and it will also damage the tool inside, all these things. So uh, without too much talking, I came up with another solution this time. It's a metal box. It's from Japan. This is Toolbox, and this is a quite small box. I mean, you can fit this in any luggage. You can put in a small luggage or your big luggage. It will not take too much of space. It's a small size. I mean, I think this is quite the proper way to do it. I mean, there is a perfect way. I will maybe come up with a version 3 if I need it, but then I think I will go with this version 2, trying to use it and see how it works and everything. Without too much of talk, I will just try to show you what's inside. So let's open the box. It's compact. It's a pack of tools. So first of all, guys, the tool that I show you here, I try to come up with a package that what I already have and not buying a new one. And also secondly, these aren't the best tool I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to introduce that this is how you could pack a leathercraft toolkit if you are on the way, on the go. And I try to select only tools that are thin and tiny and small and miniature so that I can pack as many things as possible that I needed for leathercraft. So I'll show you one by one. So this is paring knife. This is M2 steel paring knife, thin one on the way, left-handed version. So sheath, maybe I need to come up with a better sheath. Just now duct tape sheath, but then yeah, why not? Slicker. This is just a single groove slicker, round one. I packed it because it was thin. I tried to pack this silica, but then it has a multiple groove and everything, but then it has too thick. I mean, because of the compact issue, I had to pack this one, yeah? So, this is the oil. So, this is Blanchard oil. This is the smallest one, yeah? It's a lacquer, Japanese lacquer. I did it many years ago. It's a super tiny, it's a diamond oil. So, I just packed one oil, well sharpened, protecting the blade to not get damaged and also not to damage other tools. So one Blanchard tool. Edger, this is Berry King edger. Now this is had a very small diameter hand. So again, compact factor because of the thin handle. Other tool handles had a quite thick butt, so I couldn't pack it because of the closing issue. You'll see why this is so packed so densely like this. No? So yeah, because of the small diameter handle, I packed this. Again, trying to protect the blade because it's very fragile tool. I'll just protect it with cork. So this rubber for glue removing when you glue. And this is the needle for stitching. This is John James number 4. This is the all-purpose general size that I like. So I packed a bit, about how many? pecked quite a bit. Yeah. Oops. I see. You're not supposed to open it like this actually, because it's the cover side. Okay. Now I get to see the problem where it's coming. Okay. Do you see what I mean? So if you open it like that, it's difficult to close it again because it's on the on side. But now back to the case again. So John James, no? So this one that I did a review previously for cutting scissors. I had to get this one because it had an integrated cover system like this. So neat, yeah. This is what I meant by making a compact leather toolkit, yeah. So knife, you know, I'm a very big fan of knife, and I'm a knife nerd and steel nerd, but I'm taking this cutter. So it's a box cutter. It's a super sharp special blade. I will talk about this replacement blade. This one is very super sharp. I like this blade a lot. So the blade, so the knife, I mean, the reason why I pack this this type of cutter is that I normally use this type of what I call it, this type of high quality steel knives, or the ones that is sharpenable, because I like to sharpen with the Japanese sharpening stone, and I like it very sharp. The thing is, if you are on the way traveling, I mean, it's quite tricky. You need to take all of your sharpening stone, even the small ones. You need to really take it with you, and or a strop also. But then, taking a strop on a travel, I could, but then the strop compound will get everywhere, and I don't like that substance near my tools, because I use my hand to make it, and if it's on my hand, if I try to sniff it, I'm just breathing in that kind of compound. And I don't like that. So to make it everything so easy, I just made this, I mean, I packed a blade that is just breakable, so that you can get the fresh sharp blade every time. And just having a replacement blade ready, you can save a lot of time if you're on a travel. I mean, you don't have to pack so much of stuff with you, and also it just saves you a lot of time if you're on the way, on the go, if you're traveling. I mean, you know, save your time. So I pack for that reason. You know, I'm not so much a big fan of this blade, but fan of this type of knife. But then the blade, I like it a lot. So maybe in the future, maybe I will use this more often. Anyways, this is the reason why I take this cutter. This is the only cutter that I could pack into this this kit. So yeah, that's it. So this is one of the most expensive tool in this box, I think. This is Starrett divider. This is not a vintage one. This is a current production one. It's a super highly well made. It's a high quality. It's a divider. It's a set of dividers, round head. There are some other versions as well, but this one is the one that I really like. It's a Starrett. It's a made in USA. It is high quality. It is tiny tool. I like this a lot, so I just packed in. So really nice set of dividers. This tip came with it, so I just why don't I just pack it like this. Now normally you never use your precision divider like this, because it gets bumpy, it gets twisted like that. But then for leathercraft purposes, this is okay. So you know, if you have a really good set of divider like this, please keep in a safe drawer or in a nicely well organized box. So this one is I'm very proud of. This one is a hammer. So this hammer is for gluing. I'm not going to I can't pack the proper hammer. This one is a tiny handle like this. I think I showed you in a different video maybe. Burnt end. I just burnt it for looks and also durability. It's a Osage orange handle, and this one hammer is the one that I made, my name on it. So, and both sides flat, smooth out, not polished yet, but then just smooth. It's okay to use. I will just use it as, you know, tapping down the leather to compress the leather. I could not take the plier ones in here because it takes too much space. So I could only pack this type of tiny, looks like kind of makeshift, but it's not, it's intended like this. So it is a tiny hammer that is only for tapping it, gluing down the leather, and also flattening out the stitches. Yeah, so that's that. And this is the hammer. So this is the hammer for tapping out the pricking irons. There aren't any pricking irons. There's only space left for pricking irons. I'm waiting for them to arrive. I'm going to pack very general purpose one, not super expensive, but then also the proper ones. I'm going to pack this with one set of pricking iron only, not a whole bunch of sizes and variations. And this is for the pricking iron. I've been using this hammer for quite a long time. I already did a review on this. It's a very nice hammer. I can use it. Has a good weight, good size. It's a good balance. So for pricking iron, I'm taking this hammer. So this is stitching clamp. I could pack this type of clamp that I have with me to clamp it down so that it clamps it very high tension. But then, see, the thing is, I could just use this as a friction. I mean, with a clamp, with another clamp, I can just use it as a leverage to make it more angle like this. But then I can just slide in my workpiece, and then it will hold it by springness of this wood. Think it will work. It may not work, I don't know, but then for making belts and stuff, I mean, this will come in very handy. Just a very simplistic, very simple design that I came up with. I like this type of clamp a lot. If it doesn't help, maybe I will just pack small kind of rubber band, maybe also trying to wrap it around so that it creates a higher tension, so that it holds the piece more tightly, and it will function, I'm sure. So this is my stitching clamp. No. And this is the pen. This is a silver pen. Guys might not seen this maybe if you are from West. This is from Japan, but the product is from Germany. You can just slide it in like that. You can make it into a pen. It's a nice neat product. Normally there isn't a product like this. There's usually just what is it called? Inside this type of ink. I mean, there's also type that is retractable as well, but then I mean it's too long, so I had to pack this one. Yeah, so again, not the best that I say. This is okay. Also the other one is okay. Just the weight and also the size reason. So again, this pen, and also this bond folder. Again, small, thin, miniature kind of. It's smaller than the usual bond folder, but I packed in this small one. And the glue stick. So this is the glue. This round bar is for sharpening edger, or just trying to really make a watch strap. You can just insert this type of steel bar so that you create a loop for your watch strap. Things like that. So this will come in handy in use. I don't need to really pack this stuff. Maybe I need a smaller one for that edger, but then just a small idea that you carry this. Now this one, you might be interested in what this is. This is the Anvil. So this is a C50 block. So it's a low carbon steel Anvil. It has a hole and also has this type of round type of dish inside together, so that you can do multiple stuff. I wouldn't recommend it to installing a snap button with this, because it's such a rough spot. I need to polish this if I really need to use it, and I can only use it for one single snap if I find the proper one. So I will not really use this type of dish. Maybe I will utilize this hole. Maybe this is main purpose is just to make it. I have a proper flat surface underneath work surface, so that I can glue down. When I tap it, I need a proper solid surface so that I can make the glue stick together very well. So this and the hammer goes together with the workpiece. Yeah, so I will use this. So kind of a bit rusty, but it's a good patina. It will not get rust. I mean, yeah, small Anvil with me. So Now, this is pricking iron for pricking iron. This is type of very thick vinyl mat. This is glass. This is a silica and also skiving surface. Yeah, this is also from Japan. You know, this very well-rounded edge. You know, it's almost like the edge of the leather product. You know, so it's a thing. People look for glass edge. So this is what the glass edge really looks like if it's polished. So yeah, that's it. So and this thing is just to protect the side surface. I try to put it. This is a canvas cloth. It's just to buff out the edges. So just to have it two pieces, but then when I pack, I just try to protect both edges because it's kind of moves around. So if you're really wondering what this is inside, this green thing, it's a thing. So this is my cutting board, guys. So this is a very thick piece of cutting board. I cut into small pieces that it does fit in like this. So this is a thick cutting board, yeah, and I can punch it, but I will mostly use this type of very soft type of cutting board. I also made it size to fit the width of it. This is for pricking iron. I will not use pricking iron on here. This is my cutting board. So it's a very thick cutting board. I packed a very thick one because when I try to make the pricking iron work, I need a very solid surface. So this will work as my workbench also on a table. So if I have the steel block and also this type of soft rubber, it will work very well. So for that reason, I need a very solid surface, very thick surface underneath my pricking iron board. So that's why I packed a very thick one. So this will serve as two purposes. This will serve as my cutting board and also this very solid surface for the bottom. And the last at the bottom, this is the most interesting one. This is the glue board that I'm trying to pack together. This is for the glue. This is Teflon board. So the glue will not stick to here. It's a solid piece of Teflon. So I did already review on this. If you're trying to glue stuff, use the Teflon board so that you can use it over and over again. It doesn't matter which glue that is. This will not stick your glue. So your glue will not stick to the board. So when you use it on here when you glue stuff, and then you can just rub it off later on. So this is my glue board, and this is again cut it to same size, same width, everything. So this is how it's done. Now there are stuff that is missing here. First, leather is missing, of course. I could not pack leather here, obviously. So leather will be carried out, or I will have to buy locally there. Second, I don't have any glue. So this type of stuff, I need to carry this in with a checked-in luggage. I can't take it in the airplane together with me. I have to check it in the luggage. So if I have a glue, it's a problem. So and the glue is also, you know, it's a used product. I mean, I could run out of the product anytime. So there isn't much of space. So, but if I really need to pack the glue in, I will have to buy a small piece and I will just chuck it in. Otherwise, I'll have to buy it locally in there. So glue is a very tricky stuff to transport. So I just didn't include the glue there. Glue I need to buy separately, locally. Yeah, and also same logic for the lighter as well to finish the thread. Lighter is very tricky to transport as well, so did not include in there. And also lastly, the thread. A lot of choices. Thread, I didn't want to put it in here because you know threads. You know, I could put in white linen thread or white polyester thread or ivory polyester thread that it goes together with any type of leather. But still, thread is also used product. If it's used everything, I mean it's gone. So I will have to just pack in separately. Sadly, though. Thread you can't really buy it locally, or you can't really supply it anywhere because the thread is a bit of a big wide application, and it depends on the application. It changes a lot of things. So thread I need to pack separately with me. I can't source it locally. I don't want to buy it locally. I just need to pack it separately, but it doesn't fit in at all in this box. It's just maxed out, and I don't want to make this box bigger either, because it's just a compact size, a good size. It's just can't really put everything in. So yeah, that's it. So guys, if you really wonder about where this product, where you can buy, I will put the link in the description in the comment box where you can maybe purchase this through the link. And yeah, that's it. I've been really busy with my life recently, and just had this really fun trying to pack this stuff, because I want to travel somewhere very soon. And when I travel there, maybe I could make a pop-up store there, or maybe I can just enjoy my hobby there at hotel or in the nature, things like that. I could make a video about it too. So yeah, so that's it. So guys, if you are now bored, trying to busy with stuff with your hobby and anything that really interests you, it's now the thing is ending. The what is it called? The stuff. I can't say it because it gets censored. But then the disease, it's decreasing or increasing depending on the country. But then hopefully it will be over very soon. I hope you guys all stay healthy and happy. And I wish you everyone a great day. Yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.